I'll start with some big news that just was launched today. WDI USA joined other women's groups in filing an amicus brief in the Sixth Circuit to prevent the illegal Biden-Harris Title IX rewrite from taking effect in Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, and Virginia. The filing's press release includes Elizabeth Chasak's first public quote as president, and it reads, "Gender identity does not exist in any real material sense, yet the Biden administration insists on pretending that it does. WDI USA works to advance the Declaration on Women's Sex-Based Rights, which is grounded in radical feminist principles throughout US law and society. Article 7 of the Declaration reaffirms women's rights to the same opportunity as men to participate actively in sports and physical education. Sports are played with bodies, not gender identities. WDI USA is proud to unite with women's groups across the political spectrum in standing with the plaintiffs in their fight to preserve the original intent of Title IX. Moving on, House Republicans are investigating whether the Biden administration, specifically Assistant Secretary of Health Rachel Levine, pressured WPATH to do away with age limit guidelines for so-called gender-affirming treatments, including surgeries for minors. The House Committee on Oversight and Accountability is investigating allegations of potential interference by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in third-party medical organization recommendations, according to a letter sent by Rep. Lisa McClain to the chairwoman of the Subcommittee on Healthcare and Financial Services to HHS Secretary Javier Becerra on Tuesday. And I can put a link in the chat to that, and the link includes a link to the letter. This week, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that Florida law banning the medicalization of minors distressed with their sex may be enforced in the state while a lawsuit works its way through the courts. The Federal Appeals Court also refused to reconsider a decision allowing Alabama to enforce its ban, declining a request by families with trans-identifying children that the full court reconsider the earlier three-judge panel's decision to let the law go into effect. On August 26, 23 states, led by Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey, signed on to an amicus brief with the Supreme Court, arguing against the medicalization of minors due to a lack of evidence of their safety. The brief is in support of North Carolina and West Virginia, states that have appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court to overturn a Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals decision that state health insurance plans must provide coverage for so-called gender-affirming care. Of note, the Cass review is one of the citations listed in the brief. A proposal to amend the Equal Protection Clause of the New York State Constitution to include gender identity and gender expression as protected characteristics, along with other additions that imply but don't explicitly protect access to abortion, is expected to be on New York ballots this fall. Prop 1, per Kerr, is manipulating women into voting for a law that would obliterate female-only sports and spaces and establish a constitutional right for minors to sterilize themselves. The New York Constitution currently protects against discrimination based on race, color, creed, and religion. The proposal would add protection based on ethnicity, national origin, age, disability, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, pregnancy, and pregnancy outcomes, as well as reproductive health care and autonomy. Of course, any objection to the proposal is being labeled right-wing. And that's all I have for today.